Hey guys, what's happening? Beautiful day out here in British Columbia, Canada. So I haven't been feeling too well the last couple of days. I haven't really left my house, but I kind of needed to drag myself out of the house, try and get some exercise in. I think I don't exercise enough, and this chainsaw stuff will give me a little bit of exercise anyways. But so today, this is a piece of cedar, Western red cedar. You could use a 2x6, a 2x4, or whatever, like a 2x8, whatever you want to use. This is just like cut from the outside of a tree. Sometimes you can get these things from mills, right? Maybe not this thick, but you know what I mean, because when they cut the edges off. So I'm gonna make a tree. Okay, these things were huge sellers at Christmas time, man. I think I had like 10 or 15 carved, and I sold them all. So this guy's going to be slanted kind of like with the wind. The first, here's the trunk all down here. So it's going to be like this, rounded and rounded. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this notch out, get rid of all this, and same on the other side, and I'm going to undercut this, okay? So I won't film me doing that, but okay, so basically what I'm going to be using today, this is going to be my detailing side. This is a Stihl 193C. It's got the rear handle on it, right? This is an arborist saw. Normal arborist saws have the top handles, but this one's the rear handle. And just to make it simple for yourself, guys, if you don't have a carving saw or nothing yet and you're just getting into it, just go with the Stihl carving bar, and the Stihl dealership can put the new sprocket in there for whatever you need, right? I also got my 201 here. This is a Cannon bar, and I got my 193 with the Cannon bar too. They're all carving bars. I should have brought my bigger saw to cut out right around here, but like I said, I don't have that much energy, so I'll just use the smaller saws today. Okay, you can see there I quickly got my blocking done. That took me about, I don't know, 5 minutes. So this is how I do my trees. Everybody has their own ways. I find a center point right up here, right? I draw a center line all the way down to the center of the trunk. Okay. Well, it's kind of off center, but that's okay. This side's a little bit bigger here. So all I do for my trees is I just draw in one branch, and at the center line I tie it into the other branch. See, I kind of try and keep it on the center line anyways. Center line's just for reference. So I just do 2 branches all the way down, like one on each side. Okay, so put another one here, and make them bigger as you go down, right? So another one down here, because the tree's bigger as it gets lower, right? Okay, another one, and another one, and another one. Whoosh! Sound effects, guys. Whoosh! Yeah, see how that's kind of getting off there? Off center. This line should be, so I'm just going to tuck this in here a little bit more. Scribble out the lines that you're not going to use. They can be mixed up, so you see that's how that's how it's going to go. So branch, or whatever you want to call it. Branch. Be a branch down here too. So how I do these cuts, I undercut just a little bit. I'll start at this whole line, okay? I'll cut with my chainsaw, straight in. Pretend this is my chainsaw bar, okay? I'm cutting straight in all the way down. And then I'm gonna come in and bevel underneath it on an angle. So straight cut first, then a bevel cut underneath it. Make this pop out, right? Give it like so there'll be that much gap under there. Okay, you'll see. I don't know, whatever. Yo! Okay, so there you go. I think that was like maybe 7 minutes worth of carving. Big sellers at Christmas time, guys. So now all I'm going to do is use my kutzall. I'm going to be using this. This is a kutzall Extreme 1/4 inch shaft. This one's kind of getting old. It's about a year old. But I'm going to use it. Wear gloves when you're using these guys. Things, people. They're rippers. It's on a old die grinder, this one. And wear your dust mask. So I'm just going to go along and make some cut lines down here. Kind of give it like blowing in the wind effect. Try and follow the shape of your branches, guys. You know, you see this one's coming down this. You see this one's coming down this way. Here, watch. Follow the direction the way you got your cuts. You know, I don't need to do this. Mark it in, but just for you guys, I am. So you see this one's coming down this way. Okay. There you go. So I won't film me doing that, but I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to burn the whole piece. So look at it now. This kind of tree's like a... I made these branches too big here. I might make a couple more branches so it's not so... Doesn't look so lopsided. Like, look how top the big is. Sorry. Shit. Look how big these pieces are compared to these. These bigger ones are supposed to be down below. Oh, whatever. I'll leave it. Okay, so there you go. You can see I got all my slits cut in. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is burn the whole thing with this propane. My buddy helped me put this together. I'm going to sit here and burn, what's this, one of these benzomatic propane things. I'm going to burn this whole thing because this cedar's dry. And I'm going to burn it really good. We'll get rid of all the pen marks. For example, there's a pen mark right there. Burn it away. Burn, baby, burn, oh, burn. See? I wasn't feeling too good earlier this morning, but I pushed myself to get out here and do something active. That's what it's about for me. Anyways, I got to be more active, and I don't know. I just can't do my day job. I just drive truck kind of deal thing, and I can't just sit at home and sit at my little carving desk and carve. I got to do something physical. You know what I mean? You got to get your heart pumping. I'm already feeling way better, so. The point of the day for Carve Infusion is when you're not feeling too well, get the hell out of the house, do something, whatever it is, get your heart pumping, you'll feel a lot better. I already do. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, I'll keep burning this sucker. Hey, so what do you do when it's charring up a little too much, hot coals? Just give it a little spray with the spray bottle. Yeah, it's a lifesaver, all right. Okay, so I got this whole thing burnt. Okay, now I'm going to put my dust mask on. And I'm going to use my flap sander thing that I made. Lots of videos that explain this stuff, guys. This is just a belt sander on a 1/4 inch nut and bolt. A cut up belt sander. Okay, so let me take care of that. Okay, you can see how doing that really brings it alive. Makes everything nice and round. You know, sometimes from the dust belt, from the belt thing, you get little fuzzies on here. Here's a perfect example. They're stuck in there. Just hit it with a torch quickly. It will just melt all that stuff quick. So now I got to pull it out, lay it on a table, and carve my stump, the trunk of the tree. I'm into this, I'd say if I wasn't filming and stuff like that, about 35 minutes right now. Okay, see how I just got it loosely laying on the table? So now I'm going to carve my, I think this is like an old redwood. But you see something like that, don't really worry too much about that because you don't see it. So, I don't know. Just cut some lines in there and kind of round this piece out, maybe like put a couple lines right here and hollow that out, give it a more round effect. So yeah, I'll do a fast forward video of this if I can, and then I'm going to burn it and then I'm going to sand it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so here it is. The finished Christmas tree. What is that, like, I don't know, 2.5, that's 3 feet at least. I'd sell this at Christmas for $100. Took me about an hour. Maybe 120 bucks for this one. It's pretty big. But you see, just get out and enjoy yourself. I'm having a good time now. I feel better. I'm not singing the blues, and you know what I mean? Yeah, love it. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm not going to film it or nothing, but I'm going to carve a wood spirit in one of these big pieces of driftwood cedar here my buddy got me from the beach a while back. I got to start burning this stuff up. You can see those big stumps that I got from the before I went to the island, man. My back's still sore from those suckers. But yeah, so because I'm dying to do that red paint burning stuff again, so I'm going to carve a wood spirit in here. Not a very big one. And I'm going to sand all the other part of the cedar. This is western red cedar. And I'm going to paint it and I'm going to burn it. Fucking right. Hope everybody's doing good. Follow me on Instagram, carving_fusion. And yeah. I know that video is about the tree, but I just had to show you this piece of wood. Look at that beautiful western red cedar. Whoa! That was like this. I just cleaned the outside of it with my chainsaw. Free driftwood. Yeah, there was some sand in it, but I'll just sharpen my saw. But anyways, this is a fairly piece of dry wood, okay? It's not 100% dry, but it's fairly. But at least you can see when you're carving fairly dry wood where the cracks are going to go, okay? So here's a crack right here. And here's a crack right here. Some cracks down here too. So those cracks are going to continue, right? I don't think there'll be any more. So I don't want to put the face right where this crack's going to be, because it's going to continue down there. I might put it lower. Well, actually the crack, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to put the face right here. At least I'm going to offset the nose from this center crack, so the nose is going to be over here. But that's just to show you. If you carve semi-dry wood, you see where the cracks are going to go. Because when you're carving wet wood, you have no idea where it's going to crack. You have no idea. Love it. Love it. I just love those red and black colors. These ones can be sold, but I'm keeping this one. Friggin' love it. Yeah, I gotta find some gas to clean my hand. I'm tired. I'm tired. Red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum.